for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I was just wanting some of Mama's fried chicken and some of that cornbread. This is the cornbread and chicken channel, guys. That's what we're going to start calling it. Meet some cars up here. We got a lot of deer hunters out today, so I don't know what it's going to be like trying to get to our spot, but we're going to try anyway. It is the weekend, and deer season ends tomorrow, so there's a lot of guys out deer hunting. So I don't know, guys. We got a truck just past us. Looks like he's just going to pull over on the side of the road. He's going to run out there and do a little hunt. Looks like there's quite a few people around. There y'all are. Lost you for a second. Lost a little bit of internet. Hello, Dana. Hope you're doing good today. Hope you're doing great. I'm wearing my earpiece today, guys. I don't know. Do I sound better with the earpiece on, or do I sound better without it? I don't know. And there's sure a lot of people out today. We may have to go somewhere else. God. Everybody's trying to get that deer to last. Well, tomorrow deer season ends. Tomorrow is the end of deer season. So I don't know. There's a lot of people trying to get them a deer. We're looking though. And there's like a car about every quarter of a mile here. There's hunters everywhere down here. Did y'all hear about the deer thing that they're trying to do? I don't know, guys. A lot of people's a little bit, I don't know. There's people on the good side of it, and there's people on the bad side of it. So they're going to start doing it in Oklahoma first. You know, everybody talks about the chronic waste disorder in the deers. Oklahoma has now decided to partnership up with some lab. They have developed a deer that is immune to the CWD. Now, a lot of people are griping because they're saying, well, what's in these deer? Because they're planning on replacing the whole herd in Oklahoma over time and having these deer breed with these other deer that are immune to the chronic waste disorder. So now you're going to have bioengineered deer in the woods. So how long is it going to be before you cannot go out and go hunting and it's not fresh? Because even if you go get it out of the woods, you're still going to be messing with some kind of a bioengineered deer. And there's a couple of people down here, so we're going to have to go somewhere else. That's okay, though. That's all right. Guys, look at all these birds flying. You can see them. Tons of birds, blackbirds out there. But we're going to make it to where you're not even going to be able to go hunting and be able to get fresh deer. I think that's pretty messed up. I know when I go hunting, I go because I want fresh meat. You know, I don't want a bioengineered deer. I'd like to get some fresh meat. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of weird that our government is getting so comfortable now with bioengineering animals and now releasing them out on us. It's kind of like, oh, okay, so, y'all are saying you don't do that, but isn't that kind of like, you think maybe how the Bigfoot got started? If they took something and split some genes with it and You know, say maybe they found some Nephilim DNA and some rock, you know, kind of like the movie Jurassic Park, and then they split it with something, and the Nephilim came back. Do you think that's kind of what we're looking at right now? Because they're definitely doing something. I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Man, all these hunters down here, I don't even know how they do it. I'd be afraid to death I get shot. These people are just like just a little ways from each other using high-powered rifles. It's like, really, guy? You're going to trust this guy that's only 100 yards from you? That he's not going to blast you? Or even if they shoot at a deer and they miss, right? The rifles don't just stop because you miss. That's why whenever I hunt with Josh, I always like to hunt with him, because we would walk so far off in there was nobody going to be around. These people are only walking about 30, 40, 50 yards off the road, so they're not in too much trouble of having to worry about something getting them. We're going to try to get down here and check this other spot. Being deer season, it makes it really frustrating trying to get out. But tomorrow deer season ends, so it won't be so much of a hassle. Chuggles. We're going to run down here to a spot that I know about. And we're going to just see if anybody's in here. We don't want to walk up on an angry deer hunter. We sure don't want to get shot. And the way people are around here, and people stalking me and everything, that's another thing you got to worry about is deer season. I got a lot of people in here, in my opinion, that have been incited to violence against me. Everybody seems to be throwing around, in my opinion, here lately. It kind of sounds like we're in court every time we're on alive. We got some of that Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew will do you. It'll keep you going. Seen somebody said hello everyone, so hello. It's hard to read that, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I wonder if old Josh is out deer hunting. We might run into him, yeah. We might just run into him. Somebody in a red car. You know, you ever wonder sometimes you see these people hunting and they're like in these nice cars, and you're like, you're going to kill a deer and you're really going to throw it in your car. It's so crazy. That's what they made the hood for. Supposed to throw them things up on the hood. Oh my goodness. Got everybody just parking by everybody. That's what I said. It's like a war zone down here. And these people don't spread apart. It's like they're all afraid to be alone. It's like, I'll hunt right down here, buddy. Where are you going to be? I'm going to be 7 trees down from you. Okay. You covered my back. Ain't no way. This guy, I don't even know what he's at. He's just like parked, took off walking, I guess. You can tell it's something I done got him. He might have been there overnight. He might be on the missing, instead of the 411, I'll start calling mine the missing 918, right? That's my area code. There we get copyrighted, guys, right there. I'm copywriting that. Missing 918. Copyrighted. Just that fast. See how fast I did that? Guys, it looks like my chat. I'm not seeing anybody. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix this. Yeah, my chat did stop. Dad, come. There we go. It's working now. Don't ask me what happened to my phone. And I'll talk to y'all here in just a second when we get stopped. I don't just want to be staring at the phone and end up running over a deer or a cow or a Bigfoot, dog man. Could you imagine? I'd have to call the game warden and say, I ran over a werewolf down here on the dirt road. He ain't dead. He's still flopping around. Is it all right if I finish him off and keep the mount and the cape? I already know what they'd say. Why don't you just wait right there for our warden to get there, and he'll take care of it from there, and he'll take care of you. Or yeah, that also. So just hang out. You said you are secluded, right? You're in an area with nobody around. Is that what you're saying? Goodness gracious. Crazy. Well, I tell you what. These roads, man. It's pretty cloudy out today too, guys. Clouds are trying to break up. We had a chance to sleep, but I don't guess it's been sleep. Trying to get down here real quick, guys, so we can at least get out and hopefully look around. Not get mistaken for a deer and get shot at. That's the goal. Hey Jesse, I just thought of something, and let me know after the show that I need to talk to you about that. It was something said in chat that it just now dawned on me. It just hit me out of the blue, and yeah, it's kind of bothering me. But I need to let you know about something. Just remind me, please. It's kind of how my mind works, folks. You know, it makes you wonder where all the money from the county goes. roads are all beat to hell and boulders all over them and everything. These are main roads. They're not like, this one here is not a back road or anything. This is like a main county road people live on and everything. This one. And I'm telling you, man, I would hate to have to. I mean, we do fight it on our road, but God, some of this is just like terrible. I don't get it. Sounds to me like somebody may need to take a pay cut and start putting more of that money into the roads. Good grief. That is so frustrating. I think we're going to have to go drive down the one of the commissioner's roads and see what his road looks like. What do y'all think his road will look like? You think it's going to look terrible, or do you think it's going to be really nice? I have an idea that it's probably going to be really nice. Probably not like these. These roads, I mean, you'll literally just tear your tire off the rim if you're not careful, because they got some chunky ass rocks down here. That guy don't really care. He's driving right in the ditch. Probably better driving in the ditch. I'm hurrying, guys. I'm hurrying. I know. I'm hurrying. I'm trying to get us somewhere. I forgot about today being the last weekend of deer season. We're going to have everybody and their buddy out here. I forgot all about that. I don't see Josh. I know where he hunts. Maybe I see Josh. Josh might be down here. We ain't worried about him though. Josh don't care. Josh is just an easygoing feller. Unless you make him mad. Then he's not so easygoing. He can get a little temper. I've witnessed it firsthand. I think he's probably witnessed my temper firsthand. All right. Well, we got us a spot, guys. We got us a spot. So, here we go. Back on here. Make sure there ain't nobody around. Oh my goodness. So, y'all probably gonna like this spot anyways, I bet. Just because of where it's gonna be. I bet y'all do like this. I didn't even think about it, and it's gonna end up being a good spot, guys. Let's take off our safety belt. We always want to be safe out here, guys. I tell you what, you know what would make that Mountain Dew even better? I'll tell you what would make that Mountain Dew better. If I had a can of Vienna sausages to go with it. That would make that a lot better. But I'm saving my Vienna sausages for later. Yeah. Alright, so the other night, I'll turn you around. The other night, whenever y'all was seeing that light in the sky. It was actually right up there, is where that light was at. It went over me, and it landed back up in there. I don't know if that's a fire down there or what. I don't know if y'all can tell how that looks. Maybe somebody's got a fire down in there. Almost looks like a fire down in there, don't it? Let's walk down to the creek, make sure nobody's around before we get off in there. Let's see here. That's the field, guys, to where that black thing was moving around. It was right in there. So, who we got in here? We got Michelle, good to see you. We got Dana, good to see you. We got Barb in here, it looks like, good to see you. We got Jesse in here, under the flannel, Christy, not that it will do a lot of good hidden. Yeah. I'm not in the woods, guys, right now, okay? Chill out. We are good. What is up with Kev? We got Infinite 7 in here. We got Belinda. Chester's in here. We got Tim Wrestler in here. Belinda, Cheeky Belinda's in here. We got Joseph in here. Scared Silly's in here. We got Dana Afflictions in here. There we go. There's some people in here. Right in here is where we was hearing everything. We actually went through there. All right, we'll take off. We'll go up through the woods. I'm going to change over and just use my long sleeve orange shirt. And I'm going to put something else on my back. I won't be able to point the camera at me, guys, for obvious reasons. For a second. While we're walking. Because in the daylight, you can see what's on my back. YouTube says can't do that on a live. So, let's switch out real quick. Put y'all right here at the vehicle. Then we're going to switch out. That was weird. I'll be right back, guys. Y'all can look down the road and see what's coming up after me. Not ready? Okay. There we go. All right. Let's get off down in here, shall we? And get around all this water. Here we go. It's pretty woodsy at this spot. Yeah, we're in orange now. I'm glad everybody's glad that we're in orange. We are in bright orange. I mean, if I ain't got light strapped all over me at nighttime, guys, I've got bright orange on during the day. At least I can spell, Jesse. Yeah, try to make fun of me. You can't spell. Yeah, that's what they call karma, I think, some people. Not real sure, but pretty sure. We might sneak up on a deer, guys. Wouldn't that be something? Here we go. But last night when y'all saw that light, it would have been right up there is where it would have been. Then it flew on over. Let me try some here. Switch some things around here real quick. Here we go. That's better. Here we go.
quiet down here, isn't it? It's real quiet. You see those stickers in the trees the way the sun is right now. Can y'all see those? See them shining? Idiots. You can see them shining in there. Here's that tree that whatever it was knocking on. I never could see anything. That's the tree right there. Can y'all see out through there that water level? That's not sunlight. That's how much it flooded in here this year. That's the water line. So you can see how deep it was in here. Pretty deep. Yeah, Michelle, the clowns were down here. See what they did right here? They put sticks on the well. They put sticks on the well and they put the tree over there. Idiots. Y'all see the water line out through there? Isn't that cool? Looks like the water took off their X's and stuff they'd drawn on here. They drew some X's and stuff on here. Oh, they're still there. You can see them barely. See it? You can barely see it, what they did. It is. You can see the water line over there too. When we walk down here at night, it looks a lot different, doesn't it, guys? Pretty deep little hole. It's pretty down here. It is beautiful down here. In the daytime, anyway. Nighttime, it changes pretty fast. Pretty rocky little area here. This might be a good place for me to do a wide open overnight camp. What do y'all think? Be pretty scary, huh? Check this out. I brought Connor down here one time, and I will tell you one thing about him. If it comes to bass fishing, he'll catch it. There's some scat right here on the rocks, probably coyote. But Connor came here one day and we couldn't catch nothing, and he was catching bass. That boy loved to bass fish. That's one thing he was good at. I mean, he catfish, but bass fishing, he loved it. Thank you, Bonita, for that. Or Lanita. Thank you, Lanita. God bless you for that. I don't have my glasses on. Thank you, and God bless you. Oh, man. Bringing back some memories on this Oak Creek. I'll go down the creek. You can see, man, there's like a lot of room in here for something. You can see the water line. That's the water line. Whenever it gets up. There's a big old rocky spot. Check this out. That stuff could move out here and be so quiet doing it. Check this out. It's pretty down here today. It sure changes in the nighttime. As you see right now, there's places things can actually cross this creek right now and not have any trouble. Makes me wonder when the water's down if it's maybe what they do. Yeah. It's pretty down here. A lot of memories down here. Yeah, I'm sure they're out there. I'll zoom you all into the tree line. I'm sure they're in there. They're here in the daytime too. Definitely. Oh, I have spent all day down here and all night. All right. Looks like them blue herrings even poop kind of blue, don't they? Oh man, look at this. See how bad that would be? That's an old cut off pipe. Rusty as hell. That needs to be marked. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad news right there. Swimming, hit that barefooted. That needs to be marked with something. Drive a T-post down in the middle of that. Paint the top orange. Cement it. May have to do that. I may end up doing that myself. I'd hate somebody to hit that. That'd be terrible fishing or something. It would float away, Belinda. It'd have to be something stable. This floods a lot. When this comes up, this little creek right here, it flash floods really bad. I've been standing all the way up where I parked, had a rain come in, and I've actually had the water come through those trees and wash over the top of my boots just that fast. This place can get really bad really fast. Oh, Joy, I hope you're fine, or Joyce. They don't hire those kind, Jesse. Seems like the people that care don't get the job. That's the problem. But if you wanted to, Jesse, you could buy me a scout rifle, a little lighter than this. I'd take an M14 or I'd take a 4570 stainless, you know. Even the 444 would be fine. That'd be a pretty good Christmas present. Alright. I had to reload. Crossing the road. I had to take my... We had to do it legally. There we go. You can't do it across the roadway with a firearm loaded. I try to obey the law. There's been a beaver at work down here. He got that tree down. You see? There's a guy with some dogs crossing through. He's gonna drive through that little truck. He's gonna take his little truck over that little bridge. Look at that. He's pretty gutsy. He's got his dogs with him. Whew. And he sunk down in there. Y'all see that? Huh. Oh man, he's still hitting some big old holes. Ooh. Man. Yeah. I bet he's puckering. He may not make that second bridge down there. There's a second low water bridge. He may get stuck on it. It's usually worse than that one. Look right here, guys. You see that water line over there? That's how deep the Oak Creek can get. That's the water line. Everybody, please pray for Joyce. I couldn't see what it was, but Joyce would just ask the Heavenly Father in His name to touch you and heal you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet at whatever ails you, and that you will be restored completely at how He created you. He knitted you in the womb, so He knows every part of you and how to fix it and to put it back right. And we pray that we pray He lays His hands on you and He restores you. We proclaim that, and we know He's able to do it. So we claim it in Jesus' name. Amen. And for whatever your family may need also, Joyce. In Jesus' name, amen. Jess, I couldn't see if you got that birthday present down or not. I'm assuming you did. I hope you did. Is that not pretty, guys? That is gorgeous. Look at that. This is where we heard those hoops that night when that light went over. That light would have went over here. We'll go down here and see. But it actually would have ended up landing down here. So we'll just see if there's anything down here. Believe it or not, Connor, when this was up, he waded out right there. And he stood and fished up this way, and he caught a bunch of sand bass. Me and him both were soaked that day. We made a pretty good friend, though. That guy was pretty awesome. Old Hunter used to ride four-wheeler down here with me. He used to love that. He'd always want me to go through the mud, though. He'd always say, "Don't go around it, Dad, go through it." And of course, we'd have to go through it. And then Mom would say, "Y'all been out mudding my four-wheeler?" We'd say, "Nah, the roads are just muddy." I just told on us, Hunter. It's a beautiful day down here. Right back in here, guys, is where we would have heard that. Water's beautiful today. The wind's blowing it in instead of out. That's beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Tomorrow night on our Abnormal Live, guys, we've got Blake from the Lost Cryptids Conservatory joining us. 8 o'clock tomorrow night. It's going to be live. Okay, so there's some cars over here. I'm sure they're hunting. I'm not going to bother them. But that light you all saw it go over that night, it would have been right over here is where it would have landed. It's kind of hard for y'all to be able to see. But that right over there, you see all that rock? That cave we found, that hole, whatever it is, it's right down there. So it would have went right over the top of that, whatever it was. Man, it's really rocky over there, isn't it? Look at that. I could definitely see how something could be in there. But that's where it went, right over there. Hope you all can see better than I can. My screen's got a really bad glare on it, so I hope you all can see over there. I'll go through the woods if y'all want me to. Y'all can get a look really close. Right over there is where we get all the whoops and the calls from. You're right in that area. Don't forget, whoever gets the best photo of today's adventure, I will use it for the thumbnail on this, and I will put that you're the winner in the chat of this, and I will pin it at the top of each video. So whoever gets the best one, so far, Michelle McGuire has won, and Shell Dion has won. So if you want to compete in it, you can send me the photo by messenger or abnormalinvestigations77@gmail.com. Isn't that beautiful, guys? A lot of room in there to hide, huh? Look at that. She sure did, Michelle. Sarah told me not to go in there at night. She did not want me to go in there at night. All right, here we go. Y'all noticed Jessie disappeared whenever I mentioned the Christmas present? She kind of vanished, didn't she? She just disappeared on us. All right. There's not no shad playing in here. So that tells me there ain't no bait fish in here. So the fish have moved out to deeper water. That means that water is probably pretty cool. The bait fish go out, your predator fish are going to follow them. Let's go up here. All right. Might find some prints. What's this oak tree? This tree's thinking it's Halloween. It's not even thinking it's Christmas, is it? Sorry, Jesse. I didn't read what you said. I'm a busy man out here. I'm watching around me. I get a little nervous out here, especially when I'm in all orange. Check this tree out. This tree thinks it's Halloween. So one more time, Jesse, what did you say? I'm looking. Look at that. There's a tree laying down there with a hole in it. Get your foot caught in that. That would ruin your night. Hold on, guys. I gotta change arms real quick with something. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Here we go. There is a lot of places in here. You notice those trees right there are all bent one way? I was looking down through there. Oh. Do you all like these daytime ones? Let me know a number 1 in chat if you like the daytimes or if you all just prefer the nighttime. That way I can adjust what I do for you guys. That's the most important. Just let me know what you all like. I was looking at this. Just looking down through there, all those trees are bent. Isn't that weird? So y'all do like the daytime? Good. Okay, Tim. I could almost do these on my wide open adventures. It's almost what it feels like. Check out this tree. It's broke, hung up in them trees. That's a widowmaker right there. You would not want to be under that in the wind. That'd be bad news right there. If any of y'all deal with anxiety or depression, the woods is a good place. I like it. It's relaxing to me. I feel closer to God out here. There's definitely some tracks right here. It's hard to tell what they are. There's a track. There's a track. And it goes on down that way toward the creek. You can see it's got a trail right through there. So something's going to the creek pretty regularly. A lot of places at night, man, these things can hide in here. Remember, this is just daytime. When hunting season's over, I'm going to take you all down in there and show you around. But like I said, I don't want to disturb them. A lot of guys put a lot of money into this. And I don't want to be that guy that ruins somebody's hunt that's maybe trying to get food for their family for Christmas or something. I'm not going to be that guy. Oh, wow, look at this, guys. Check this out. Check this out. Look at those vines. All those vines going all the way up. And they come all the way down. Isn't that crazy? I don't know, I just enjoy that kind of stuff. I think it's beautiful. This tree here has been over. It's got the vine around it, and then the vine goes all the way up to the tree. but it comes down and it loops over the top of that. And that tree's pulled over. Now that tree looks like a damn crawler. Y'all see that? That could be freaky looking at night, couldn't it? Ooh, that gives me, that thing looks scary just looking at it. I don't even, yeah. Somebody must have got a deer. You see, they're hunting down in there. We don't want to get in their way. You see, it's evening, the sun's starting to set, so the deer are starting to move. Probably going to hear a lot more gunshots. Oh yeah, Barb, this place down here, we haven't even really covered much of it because I'm trying to be courteous. But you can see there's even brush piles down here. And you can see how tall that brush gets. You see that? Right over here. Remember last night that black thing we saw moving in the tall grass? Let me show y'all how tall that grass really is. That way you'll have an idea. It's hard to show you at night. But you see right here, we have this brush right here. Pretty tall. You can see how tall that brush is out there now. I got a glare on the phone, but it's pretty tall. And it was moving around out there. And way over there is the cornfield. Big old cornfield. And you know what cornfields are. And then you can see there's a lot of other brush piles. And then right here, my vehicle's up in front of us. We got another brush pile right there. And there's brush piles all down through here. I call them ambush points. You want to try to avoid brush piles and stuff. And of course, you don't want to be on the lower ground. Would any of y'all like me to go show you the cornfield? To show you how massive this cornfield is? That way y'all can get an idea the food source that these creatures have down here other than what's grown naturally. If y'all want to drive, it's just right here up the road. It's on my way home. And I could show you guys how much food there is. Alright, Jesse, let me clean my boots off, take something off my back, and get legal like. Again, I'm going to let y'all look down the road. And right there we go. I'll be right with you. Alright, guys. Let me hit you up here. And I will show you what we got going on. Hold on. Get in here. Sit y'all right there. Okay. Big old mud hole right here. Like what Hunter said though. Hunter always said, Durango can make it, Dad. I'll never get rid of this. I promised you I wouldn't. I won't get rid of it. He always promised me not to get rid of this. He'll ride again in it. So guys, right here, out there, you see that cornfield. It's all cornfield plumb back to the lake almost, back down to the creek. I think it does go to the lake. Now up here, I'll show y'all something. It's all corn out there, right? I want to stop right here though. It's not just going to be a PRT, boots on the ground. I'm actually going to get out and show y'all something. Okay, let me show y'all something right here. So let's hop out right here. And I'll show you. If you look out here, look at that, guys. That's a cornfield as far as you can see. All the way down to the lake. Now, do you think they don't have a lot of food out here? And I mean, it goes all the way back. Look at that. And it goes all the way down to the creek. And this is just one of many
Oh, can y'all hear me now? What in the world happened to the sound? Jesse, did you turn off my sound? What I was saying was, guys, we can end it here, or we can go to the creek. Number 2 says, hey, end it here. It was a fun ride. Number 1 is, hey, take us to the creek with you. 1 or 2, guys. 2 ends it, 1 goes to the creek. It's up to you guys. Yeah, looks like everybody wants to go to the creek. We shall go to the creek then. Jesse, that is somebody timed her out for, about 60 minutes. Be good, probably. Give her a 60-minute timeout. All right, we're going to the creek. Thank you, Barb. That's a bonus point right there. You get a bonus point. I appreciate that. Barb knows how to CYA me. She knows. She knows what she's doing. This road right here used to be one of the best roads around, and then they decided to try to fix it. This is what happens when they fix it. It ends up worse than it was before they touched it. All right, here we go. Here we go. And the creek's just right up here, guys. It's not far. We're almost there anyway. This down here is where I had the rock thrown at me that time when I was in the live. I had an actual rock chucked at me. Oak Creek. It can be a kind of a wild little spot. We've heard stuff walking down here before. Mom's heard something walking at both bridges, not just one bridge. So we'll see. We will see. Potholes in the road right there. Here we go, guys. Creek's right here at the bottom of this hill. Go to the creek. There's a deer. Y'all see that deer? Yep. It's a nice deer, too. Yeah. Big old buck, though. Big old buck. That's what we have to shoot to, is the buck. Yeah, got it. That's all right, guys. We got one more hunting season coming up here in Oklahoma. It's December, so we'll get another chance before it's all over. Yeah, there's a creek right there. Oh, there's somebody there. We're not going to mess with him, guys. Not if he's hunting. Yeah, I'm not going to. Y'all can see the creek right there, though. Yeah. We're just going to creep down across the creek. I don't want to bother him. These guys put a lot of work into their hunting. Here's the creek, guys. We're going to drive right through it. I'll drive through it for you guys. It's kind of sketchy sometimes. Oh, man. Big old hole right there. You sure don't want to go across this in the winter. Me and Sarah did one winter, and it was frozen. We about slid off in that creek. And then you got this big, it's a really tall hill right here. Check this out. And trying to go up this in the ice, guys, good luck if it's ice. Look at this. Almost straight up. That's not crazy. A lot of deer hunters are out driving right now. And we probably know why they're driving, don't we, guys? They're not looking to kill a deer in the stand. They're probably looking to shoot one on the run, would be my guess. We're going to pull over and let him on by, though. We're going to be courteous because we got a spot right here where we can pull over. Them big rocks and everything, I don't like to make people drive in them either. I try to be nice about it. Come on, buddy. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to turn around. Why is he turning around? What's he doing? Whoa, that was weird. I wonder if he's watching me live. Pulling over for us. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not passing you on a hill, buddy. I can't see over that hill. No way am I passing you on a hill. A little strange. He's driving right in the big rocks too, in that little bitty car with those little bitty tires. I'm not sure what this guy's doing. Well, something always strange happens, huh? Remember, it doesn't always have to be a cryptid. He's still driving right in the big rocks. Look at that. There ain't even nobody coming. He's driving right in the big rocks. That's really weird, especially with those little tires. Man, he'll be lucky if he don't have a blown tire by the time he gets to the highway. Cherokee Nation tag, it looks like. Huh. Well, he's going to turn the same way I am. That's weird. He didn't turn his signal on to go this way until I did. A little strange. I don't know why he's driving in the big rocks. I mean, both tires. He's got his driver's side tires in the middle lane in the big rocks, and he's got his passenger side. He'll be lucky if that mud don't throw him off the road. I don't know what he's doing. You see his tire tracks in the right side in that mud. Well, I mean, he may not get a flat. I'd be surprised if he don't, but I'd be surprised if that mud don't throw him off the road here in a minute. He don't watch his speed, because some of that's still pretty slushy. I don't know what this old boy's doing. I can't see chat, guys, for driving. I apologize. The sun's right in my eyes, too. I'm trying to pay attention to this guy. And he just went over this bridge like it wasn't even there, like he's driving four-wheel drive or something. It's a little low-water bridge right here. He's putting the pedal down now. Getting right on down the road. Strange. Bet y'all didn't know we were going to be doing this today, did you? He's going back toward Alloway. Yep. He's going back toward Alloway. I got a tag, just in case. So let's see. I mean, he's moving now. He's flying. That dude is gone. He pulled out right out in front of that truck, too, so he was trying to get away from me. I don't know why. I'm just out driving around, guys. Looking for a Bigfoot. Ain't even looking for a car. All right, guys, that's about all I got for you today. Remember, keep your head on a swivel. Don't be something's dinner. And if you enjoy these daytime ones, tell me after I get off here, because I'm going to look after I get off here, okay? That right there, guys, is a Marshall, I think. But what we're going to do is let me know as soon as I end this, and I'll go back and check your comments. That way I can comment back to you and let me know. Do you like the daytime ones, or do you want to just stick with the dark time? Let me know. Love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.